esta tempestade. O centro do furacão já se afastou nesta altura dos Açores, mas de qualquer maneira continua a afetar o estado do tempo. O ciclone Ophélia passou pela região na categoria 3, com ventos médios de 185 km por hora, além das rajadas que eram superiores a 200 km por hora. O aviso vermelho no grupo oriental, o mais afetado por este ciclone tropical, esteve em vigor até à meia-noite. Nesta manhã de domingo e até ao meio-dia, as ilhas de Santa Maria e São Miguel estão sob aviso amarelo, tendo em conta o vento que é intenso. As condições meteorológicas nos Açores foram afetadas também por uma massa de ar frio em interação com o furacão Ofélia, que causaram uma forte turbulência na atmosfera. Esta superfície frontal fria vai continuar ainda hoje a influenciar o estado do tempo. De acordo com o balanço feito ontem à noite à TSF pela SATA, a companhia aérea açoriana, sabe-se então que são mais de 800 passageiros que ficaram sem voo, tendo em conta este temporal, este ciclone.
As condições meteorológicas em Ponta da Alcada.
Hi everyone, welcome here at Weather Watch with a special video brief highlighting the expected development and the expected track of the remnants of Hurricane Ophelia through into the early part of next week, which may well become a particularly important and significant weather event for much of Ireland again into the early part of next week. Now, the satellite imagery at the moment, a little bit of a different view than compared with normal, but just to highlight some features of interest, obviously here's Ireland, England and Wales, down into France, Spain and Portugal. Iberia. Now the feature in question is this region of cloud here. The cloud is spiralling around what is now Hurricane Ophelia. Now this hurricane is just entered to the south and southwest of the Azores. The Azores are essentially within this region here. Now the hurricane is forecast to track roughly in this direction over the next few days, and then essentially what is forecast to happen within the North Atlantic, there is something that is known as the zonal westerly flow. Now the westerly flow is, as it sounds, winds coming from the west. Now this feature, this hurricane, the remnants of, will become picked up by this westerly flow and as a result move towards parts of Ireland, the western areas of the British Isles into the early part of next week. Now it is worth to highlight and to stress hurricanes cannot affect Ireland or the British Isles. It is simply impossible because hurricanes, the actual official terminology for a hurricane is that it needs sea surface temperatures above around about 26 or 27 degrees Celsius, which clearly around the British Isles just does not happen. So it is worth highlighting that no matter what you may well see in the media, for example, a hurricane is not on the way. Essentially what it highlights is that the remnants of this hurricane will become a vigorous and deep area of low pressure into the start of next week, and that is the main feature of interest again as we move into Monday and Tuesday of next week. So we'll move on and take a look at the forecast charts as things stand, obviously, as we move through into the weekend and early part of next week. This weather chart essentially just shows simply mean sea level pressure. And obviously here's the British Isles and Ireland down into France and obviously Iberia. Now this is the latest weather chart for Saturday night through into the early hours of Sunday. Now the feature of interest is just making an appearance on the bottom of the weather chart. So by the time we get to around about 9 o'clock on Sunday morning, here's the remnants, or what will become the remnants of Hurricane Ophelia, obviously just west of Portugal. Now watch what happens through the sequence, through the course of Sunday and through into the late Sunday or an overnight period into Monday. This feature drifts northwards, being picked up by that general westerly flow. The remnants of the hurricane develop into quite a deep North Atlantic depression. By the time we get to around about 6 o'clock and 9 o'clock on Monday morning, this deep and vigorous area of low pressure is moving into southern areas of Ireland. Now if you can just zoom in, looking a little closer, you can just see what will forecast to happen, obviously focusing attention on the details. That area of low pressure approaches from the south and southwest, so by the time we get to around about the middle of the afternoon on Monday, a very deep area of low pressure centred just to the west or southwest of Ireland at the moment is in evidence, and clearly the close proximity of these black lines, the very tightly packed isobars, indicates the risk of some extreme or potentially extreme wind speeds indeed. Severe gales, perhaps even storm force winds, especially around coasts and hills, and accompanying this will be some rain as well. Take a quick look at the latest wind speed forecast. You can see how these strong winds slowly approach from the south through into the early part of Monday the 16th. This is the latest chart for 6 o'clock, 9 o'clock, through towards midday, and then through into the afternoon. The strongest winds particularly affecting more southern and western areas of the country. This particularly bright region of purple indicating wind speeds well over 100 kilometres per hour. Again, that area of low pressure passes just to the west of the country, moving northwards through the day on Monday. Now while some heavy rain is certainly to be expected, it is likely to be the strength of the winds which are of main concern. Now it is also worth to highlight once again that the exact development and track of this low pressure is still somewhat uncertain, but it is certainly prudent to highlight that the early part of next week may well be affected by some particularly inclement conditions. I'll have a little bit more information on this tomorrow in the weekend video brief, obviously focusing on the coming weekend, taking a look at the latest forecast model data too for the early part of next week. So clearly all eyes on the latest forecasts in the coming days, as we potentially see a very disturbed period of weather as we move through into the early part of next week.